uPlan, there are several ways you can use and edit the frames on the layout. In this video, we will show you all the possibilities when it comes to the settings of these frames on the layout. First, we're going to place a socket using the drag and drop method. If you want to add another plug, you can see that the fitting is marked in green. This means that the two sockets can be grouped with each other. Hovering the mouse over any fitting will bring up the Edit window, where by clicking on the trash icon, we can easily delete the devices one by one. By holding down the trash button longer, you can choose to delete the icon in the room, floor, or even in the whole project. There is a default height for every device which can be modified. For example, in this case, a USB socket is plugged in, which has a default mounting height of 30 cm, and the socket icon turns blue, indicating that these two fittings can only be mounted under each other, not in a common frame. This is because they have different mounting heights. If you click on the Edit icon, you can change the mounting height and align these two functions into a frame. The third editing option is the Replace menu item, where you can modify the selected fitting with another one. Here, we want to make the replacement for the waterproof socket. Similar to the Delete menu item, we can do this for this one fitting only for all fittings of this type in the room, the whole level, or the project. Holding down the Shift key can be helpful if you want to drop more than one of a given icon in a row. So in this example, we have created 4 sockets in a frame of 4. You can also add the previously dropped socket in a common frame with the sockets already placed on the layout. The Settings menu also provides the option to set the orientation of the frames. Here, you can switch between horizontal and vertical layout. You can see that after switching to the vertical layout, the eye information icon turns red, warning you that the current mounting height is too low for this layout. The mounting height is the minimum height required. Once this is adjusted accordingly, the change of direction can take place. You can also adjust previously created fittings by removing an insert from the current one and placing it above or below it. A common example of this is to place sockets underneath switches that are usually placed at doors. This method makes it easy to mark their positions and mounting heights. These modifications are not only visible on the floor plan, but also in the quote, showing the layout directions of the frames. Changing the design, as mentioned earlier, will of course also convert the fittings to the correct color and article numbers based on the orientation of the frame. Electrical planning can be that easy with uPlan.